Good afternoon. It is the first afternoon of August 2019. Hope you are having a great afternoon and not a bad little day we got going on outside today with sunshine, a few occasional fair weather cumulus clouds, but a mainly dry day with some very isolated exceptions. And it's going to be a mainly dry setup for the next several days, so that is some very good news. We'll be talking about that and much more. But as we usually do, let us start the show with the Whiteboard Weather theme song.
Time to go outside. It's raining cats and dogs. Someone told me it's about to snow. I need a friend, you know. It's PittsburghWeatherNow.com, and we're starting the show.
All right, and thank you to my friends Jeff and Skip at Good Brother Earl for providing the Whiteboard Weather theme song. And all the photos you see here are available in our photo galleries. We have multiple photo galleries. Matter of fact, just a little FYI, by the way, thanks to my friends at the Buell Insurance Agency for sponsoring our photo gallery. But you can see as you scroll down, we have a new one we've added: people, places, and pets. Just started building that gallery, but check back in as we continue to add to it. Lord knows you guys send me a ton of photos yesterday, as it was National Mutt Day. So you send me some great photos of your favorite four-legged furry friends, and we'll be putting some of those in the people, places, and pets gallery. Here's the homepage, PittsburghWeatherNow.com. You can see our link right there to the Pittsburgh Weather Now shop and the Good Brother Earl theme song. We also have our fun fact of the day. This week is Forgotten Weather Words Week. Maybe you didn't even know these words existed. And we also have posted, if you have plans to golf this weekend, our weekend golf forecast sponsored by my good friends at the Moon Golf Club. So that takes you around the web page today. Check it out whenever you get a chance. As I said, hopefully you're having a great Thursday afternoon and a great start to the month of August. On this day, some birthdays, if you know someone who's celebrating, there are some birthdays of note today. Let me put this down over here. Whoops, almost dropped it. Jason, I'm going to put my glasses on. Jason Momoa. He played Aquaman in the movie that was just out, about a year and a half ago? About a year ago. Jerry Garcia, for you Grateful Dead fans, had his birthday on this day. Also, Dom DeLuise, the comedian and actor. I knew him from his role in the Smokey and the Bandit movies. Francis Scott Key, the sort of author and composer of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. Francis Scott Key, born on this day. Also, Coolio. Was that Francis Scott Key calling me? I'll let the machine answer it. Coolio, now you know it's a live show. Coolio celebrates his birthday on this day. If you're a fan of the group Def Leppard, Joe Elliott, the lead singer, celebrates his birthday today. And hockey fans will know Doc Emmerich he celebrates his birthday today as well. It's National Girlfriends Day today, so you and your girls can get together. National IPA Day today, so for those of you that enjoy craft beer, another excuse to enjoy one today. And it's National Respect for Parents Day today, so hopefully my kids are listening to this. That's what we got for you today in terms of the days. Now, let us talk about the weather, because we do have some of that to talk about. I want to start with, since it's the first of the month, I want to start with a look ahead at what the Climate Prediction Center foresees for the month of August. And this is temperatures over the next 30 days, and you can see the blue shaded area indicates better chance of slightly below average temperatures over the next 4+ weeks. You can see that extends up and through the Great Lakes. So given the fact that average temperatures run in the low 80s, we may see probably more days in the upper 70s would be a good guess based on that particular outlook. And precipitation, you can see that B that's centered right over Ohio, that is below average precipitation. So we may continue the recent trend and theme of seeing more days without rain than days with rain. And that would certainly be a welcome relief from at least up and through the middle part of July, the rainy summer that we had. Here's a look at the current conditions right now. 81 degrees, fair skies overhead, light north wind at 3 miles an hour. The dew point, as we anticipated, did drop a few notches today. It's down at 61, so that would make it, we'll say, a moderately humid day today, but it's certainly a far cry from the upper 60-degree dew points that we had just 24 hours ago. Quick check of radar. Not a whole lot cooking this afternoon. This, for those of you that wonder, all that sort of blue, that's what we call ground clutter around the radar. So that is not precipitation. You look back in through parts of southeastern Ohio, there are a couple of showers down there, but they'll stay to the south. So I think we're probably in good shape the rest of this afternoon and into this evening with just dry conditions as we head down into tonight. That said, let me take you, and I will switch the perspective here. I want to take you to the surface map. The front that came through here yesterday, that is now down to the south. And there's a little wave of low pressure you'll notice right here. Now what's going to happen, right now we're being more influenced by high pressure. That's why it's suppressing the moisture to the south. But as we head through the day tomorrow, you'll notice this is Friday morning. The boundary is still to the south, but this wave of low pressure develops, and that's going to then pull this front back to the north. And you'll notice by late in the day tomorrow, again, the front comes back north to a point, not all the way back into our area, but close enough that I do think it could spark off some isolated showers in parts of the area tomorrow. It's not going to be for everyone. Matter of fact, I think the best chance would be south of Pittsburgh versus north. And then once that wave passes by, the front gets a really good push south over the weekend as high pressure will be building back in. And I anticipate a dry weekend and early part of next week across the area. But all that said, again, I think the chance tomorrow is going to be isolated. And even that isolated chance is going to be the best as you get south of Pittsburgh, north of town. Good chance you're going to get through tomorrow, the weekend, and the early part of next week rain-free. And if you don't see a shower tomorrow, even south, you're going to get through the weekend and the early part of next week rain-free as well. So a drier setup is coming our way over the course of the next several days. And we talked about that earlier in the week, that after we got through the Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, that we would get back to a drier stretch of weather, which is certainly going to be the case over the course of the next several days. Now, before we get to the whiteboard today, do want to mention if you've had some issues lately with some stuffiness, I do check the allergy report every day, even though most days it's in a low range, but ragweeds today are in a moderate range. So if you're having any issues, it may be due to ragweed. So there you go. All right, let us now head to the whiteboard, and on it you will see our sunrise and sunset times. We give them to you every day They get a little earlier every day as well. We talked about yesterday, over the course of August, we will lose 60 minutes of daylight over the next 31 days. The moon is in a waxing crescent phase, barely visible tonight. New moon was last night, so there may be just a sliver of a moon visible tonight. Quick rewind into the month of July. Over the 31 days, the average high and low were 84 and 66, which means the month finished about 2.5 degrees above average, also above average rainfall, 6.92 the official total, so we were over 3 inches above normal with 2 90-degree days, so a warm and wet July. Climatology for the month of August averages 81 and 61, and the average rainfall based on the 30-year Climo is 3.48 inches of rain. Here's a look at the forecast for tonight. Mainly clear skies, 64, and with the light winds, it's possible that we'll see patchy fog again tomorrow morning, maybe even some dewy grass, and then tomorrow, 83, partly sunny. That isolated afternoon shower chance, again, it's going to be best as you get south of Pittsburgh. Tomorrow night, fair skies and 64 degrees. As we move into the weekend, looking good for all of your weekend plans, whatever they may be. A mixture of clouds and sunshine, a warm day on Saturday for the Cranberry Cup. 84 the high temperature, my friends up in Cranberry. Sunday, mostly sunny, 84 degrees. Monday, partly cloudy and 82. And clouds and sunshine and 84 on Tuesday. So you play that out and you can see just an isolated shower chance on Friday. Otherwise, dry through the weekend and the early part of next week. And you know, here at Whiteboard Weather, we are just simply accurate. So there you go. That is your forecast heading through the weekend. And thankfully, it's looking good for all of your activities. Now, a couple of final housekeeping notes. If you're a fan of Pitt football, you know the Steelers have already started their practice, but Pitt starts their football practices tomorrow, getting ready for their season coming up in about a month. And you can follow my friends at Pittsburgh Sports Now for the Pitt football coverage. Also, tomorrow, if you're going to be in the neighborhood, I'm going to be doing Whiteboard Weather live from Chick-fil-A in Robinson. I'll be there to do it live at 3 o'clock. So if you want to join me at Chick-fil-A in Robinson, if you're in the area, please stop by and say hi. And finally, if you watched this morning, I promised that I would give out another free showroom car wash. Compliments of my friends at WetGo. Yes, I know it's backwards. That's the way the camera rolls, but it says free. You can read that backwards. Any car wash, WetGo. The winner from this morning, and all you have to do is watch Wake Up Whiteboard Weather and then share it. It's that simple with your Facebook friends. But the winner today is Carol Bowser, and Carol will be reaching out to you to get you your free showroom car wash coupon. You can watch Whiteboard Weather again, wake up tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and then again at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, live from Chick-fil-A in Robinson. All right, that is going to do it for today. We'll talk about the weekend in greater detail again tomorrow, but it looks like a good one if you're planning ahead. Pirates are going to be back in town this weekend, if you're still following the Pirates, hopefully. So should be good weather for that. And as you know by now, the Three Rivers Regatta will not be taking place this weekend because someone didn't do what they were supposed to do. And that's all I have to say about that. That's going to do it for today. Have yourself a great rest of this Thursday and enjoy your favorite IPA on National IPA Day. See you tomorrow, bright and early, 7 a.m. Peace.